hope everyone's doing well. It's been a few days. I have been sick in the bed, and my daughter, I guess she ended up having the flu, and I ended up getting it too. So, yeah, we were just two little peas in a pod in the bed. So, this reading is going to be for the sign of Capricorn. Before we get started, I want to just make sure my guides are here with me at this time. Okay. Sorry, the puppies are outside. I'm going to do my best because I can barely hear myself. So, hey, y'all come over here and chill out. Okay, what does Capricorn need to know? And I'm going to start off with a oracle just to see what's kind of going on. Hey, puppies, chill out. It's okay. Just to see what's going on. Well, these are all mixed up. They're not supposed to be. Hold on one second. I'm so sorry. Okay, and then this one. Let's see. I hate whenever this happens. It's such a waste of time. But I guess I need to just chill out and bask in the moment. Oh, the puppies, I swear. Okay, let's see what's going on with Capricorn at this time. You can have Capricorn as your sun rising sign, your moon sign, or you can be a Capricorn cusper, or you can be a cross watcher. But let's go ahead and see what's going on in the energy. At the bottom of the deck, I have message, and then I have fire, psychic, and truth. Maybe somebody got a message from a psychic. Maybe somebody received a psychic reading about someone, either about a fire sign, or a fire sign got a psychic reading done on someone to figure out the truth. This could have happened on a new moon. I don't know. Let's see. Hey guys, how are y'all doing? I'm so glad to see everyone here. Let's see what we have for Capricorn. Okay, we have friendship. Alright, what's the overall energy for Capricorn? New life. So friendship, new life. Okay. And this is the ankh. This symbol is the ankh, and that also means protection. So a new life that's protected, or a new friendship that's protected with a fire sign. Or you could be a fire sign. Now Capricorns are earth sign, which would be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Fire would be Aries, Leo, Sag. Let me get one more. Oh, knowledge. So it looks like there's going to be, excuse me, confirmation. It looks like there's going to be some sort of knowledge that, or some sort of message someone's going to receive, like a friend, or someone that knows this fire sign, or this fire sign knows them, about some sort of new life that they have undergone, and now they are living out. That's what I'm getting from this. I mean, yeah, at the bottom of the deck we have protection, and also said new life. This ankh represents protection, and we have protection at the bottom. And then we have shift. I don't know, but let's see. Let's dig a little bit deeper. Okay. What do we need to know for fire sign? I mean, for fire sign, Capricorn. Silly. Excuse me. We got the devil. If that's not Capricorn energy, I don't know what is. That's not funny, but that is Capricorn energy. So feeling bound in something that's toxic, or having a toxic obsession about something, some sort of habitual cycle that keeps happening over and over, that keeps you bound. And of course, too much of something is obviously not good for someone. It can turn out to be, and well, let's see. Okay, what's the driving force behind this devil card, behind this energy? What's the driving force behind the devil energy? This King of Cups. Someone who's very empathic and caring. This is someone who's older. Now, this is also kind of in the Capricorn vicinity, being that it is a a water sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So you could be dealing with somebody who's a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. I mean, no, that's Earth. I'm sorry, this is water. I'm so sorry. King of Cups, that is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So you could be a Capricorn dealing with the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I'm so sorry about that. That you may feel like you have a contract with, or you may feel bound to this person, or you may know someone who may feel bound to this caring, empathic, and just all around emotionally like supportive and clarify, clarify this devil energy for the current energy for Capricorn. We have the Four of Pentacles. So greed and control. So somebody is feeling bound by greed and by controlling one's finances, or being controlling about somebody, about how, you know, someone handles their finances. This could be anybody in the family, you know, anybody that you talk to about your finances, maybe a friend, a coworker, a boss, whatever, a financial advisor, but someone who does not have your best interest at heart. And I'm feeling that with the Devil card, I'm feeling that they're bound by greed, and that's what keeps this toxic cycle of control going on and on and on. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Clarify this King of Cups for me, please. Clarify this King of Cups for Capricorn. We have the Six of Wands, victory and progress. So this is showing me that someone is taking their power back. This King of Cups, this Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, possibly, okay, or you, a Capricorn, is taking their power back when it comes to someone being very greedy and out for themselves, could possibly try and take advantage of you, just like your kindness for weakness. Like let's say you go out to eat with some friends, and every single time, you know, and this is partially one's fault if they continue to offer to pick up the bill, okay? That becomes their fault, because they allow themselves to be subject to that. And so people automatically, I mean, we're creatures of habit, so I mean, people are going to expect it. So what I'm seeing here is that somebody is no longer feeling bound by some sort of greed when it comes to money. And it was showing me this King of Cups. Once again, Scorpio, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. That, I mean, that could be you. But then now we have Aries, Leo, Sag here with the Six of Wands, with the victory and progress. Okay, so those are the driving forces. What's the hidden factor? What's the hidden factor behind the Devil energy? What's the hidden factor that Capricorn doesn't see when it comes to the situation? That you're making progress. That's what's being hidden from you, is the fact that you are making progress. You are being productive. You are using your time wisely. You have found that this is not a time to just kind of be laxy-daisy. This is the time where we put our big boy pants on and we just really just put some elbow grease into whatever it is, whatever projects. Shh, 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 shh. Hey, hey, puppies. Whatever career, whatever project or collaboration we have with others. I see you, the hidden factor that you don't see is that you are making way. Whatever it is that you are enduring, or you are undergoing. I didn't mean to say enduring, but undergoing. And you're being deemed as very productive. So whatever it is that you're doing, keep it up, for sure. Let's clarify this. I'm going to clarify it with this deck. Let me just shuffle it real quick. I'm sorry, guys. I hate whenever it's like this. 2 seconds. I just had to do this at the beginning. Shit. Hey, 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 hey. Puppies. I wish I had a water gun. I'd spray them. Alright, I'm almost done, guys. So annoying and just not appealing. Okay. Alright, I'm still here. Oh shit, they're just upside down. I was about to say, what did I just do? I know I'm not fixing to do that all over again. I'll grab a different deck. Alright, what's going on with Capricorn? They're totally messed up. But it's alright. I'm going to just take uprights only. You hear that, Spirit? Uprights only, okay? Hey, hey, hey. Uprights only, please. Uprights only. Thank you. Alright, Spirit, help me clarify this 3 of Wands for Capricorn. When it comes to the hidden factor, clarify 3 of Wands for Capricorn. We have the 4 of Swords, which is taking time for rest and meditation, TLC, some self-care. So you may have taken a step back to take care of yourself for a little bit. And I don't know, I can only speak for myself, and I know whenever, like if I haven't been to work for a few days, or if just being sick and having a few days like away, I feel all discombobulated, you know. Um, but mentally, I try and keep myself, you know, in flow. But it's saying that the hidden factor that you don't see at this time is that if you may have found yourself in a state of just needing to freaking rest, um, it's almost like spirit was telling you, okay, it's time, because every time you got in that bed, your body was just aching, like, because you needed it. You were overdoing yourself. And this can go for anybody. But what Spirit is also saying is that during this time of rest, whenever you were overcompensating in your mind and thinking all these different beliefs, you were actually making progress. You were making progress and you were being productive at the same time. So don't be hard on yourself just because you needed to take some you time, okay? That's what that's saying. Because you do have in your current energy, the devil came out. And with the devil, I clarified it with, and I got the 4 of coins, which has me see that there was some sort of bondage when it came to someone feeling very entitled to possibly your finances, or like I said, an example would be if you were to pick up the bill, at the restaurant or whatever, like every time you go out with your girlfriends or your guy friends or whatever, we are creatures of habit, and so we will expect it. So because it and that ends up becoming your bad, because you and it's just a learning lesson. I'm sure we have all, stop it puppies, I'm sure we have all undergone that lesson. I'm sorry, they keep hitting the camera. I'm sure we've all undergone that lesson by being taken advantage of, kind of like not realizing we were setting ourselves up for that. It's called good, like maturity and walking into adulthood. you know we all get burned at some point in time, but then we just have to like kick ourselves in the ass because it was our fault. Lesson learned. So I see that there's something going on here with that, where someone, it has become a cycle, a habitual cycle, where someone has felt entitled to what you have, okay? And they even felt like they could control you in a sense to ultimately get what they wanted out of you. And that was the current energy for Capricorn. Now the driving force was the King of Cups, whom is very empathic and caring. This is someone who's very wise. And then I clarified the King of Cups, and it said, it gave me the 6 of Wands, which is all about victory and celebration and progress and I guess winning. So it looks like whatever happened here, okay, now I could be seeing this another way, where you as the Capricorn have been undergoing some sort of somebody trying to control you, whether it be anybody, just trying to put their 2 cents in when it comes to your money, or like, hey, can I borrow this, or like, I'll get you back on that, on Friday when I get paid, or whatever. I don't know. It could be any kind of situation. It could be a family situation where they want to just tell you what to do with your shit. So I see that there is a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces that could possibly be in the middle of this, and they could be successful with what they this control and stuff, because the devil did come out as Capricorn. That's the energy. Or it could be the other way around, where you have received success in taking back your power when it came to putting your foot down and being able to say, enough's enough. And then the hidden factor, like I said, I have to repeat myself so I can remember. The hidden factor was the Three of Wands, which a hidden factor is something that's you don't see, okay? And I clarified it, and it was clarified by the Four of Swords, okay? Now the Four of Swords is all about rest and meditation. So, these puppies. Rest and meditation and self-care, TLC, taking time for you. And it looks like you may have undergone a time like this here recently, where you may have not been at your fullest potential. However, it didn't mean you stopped investing your time into literature, maybe, or self-awareness, or even meditation, like it says here. But the thing is that sometimes whenever we get stuck behind, or things happen in life and we just need to take a breather, our minds will tell us, like, I know for me, it'll be like, hey, Rochelle, like, you've already been out for 2 days now, 3 days, and, nobody's heard from you, or whatever, like, shit's piling up, you're not getting nothing done, all these negative thoughts. And I even tell my kids all the time, I'm like, when you hear those negative thoughts, literally act like you're just popping them out and just throwing it to the side, because those aren't your thoughts, okay? Those are just almost like, those are just self-limiting beliefs. They're not even thoughts. So what it's telling you here is that during this meditation and resting phase that you went through, you were definitely making progress. You were making way. You were deemed as being very productive during this time, even though it may have not seemed like it, because I know if I'm not up and going, like, I feel like I'm doing something wrong. I don't know, that's just me. Or I'm hard on myself whenever I let a day go by and I haven't done as much as I physically could have, Excuse me. Okay. Let's move forward. We have the current energy, we have the driving force, we have the hidden factor, and now we need the immediate challenge. So what's Capricorn's immediate challenge when it comes to this situation? Ten of Pentacles, which is all about wealth and family unity. So this is about family. So someone in your family, possibly a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, has I don't know if I'm going to take that as confirmation because I am drinking Coke. But so this bonded is definitely between you and a family member, or possibly you and a family unit, some sort of dynamic, something like that. And somehow this King of Cups is involved, this caring and empathic person who seems to be very victorious and making progress, who underwent some sort of, who needed to take a break. And so he may be a businessman. So like this is giving me somebody who may be like a business owner or an entrepreneur or something like that. And oh shit. And like they had to stop work for a little bit, or they don't like disorganization like that because you're gonna have to pick up where you left off. But come to find out, throughout this rest was divinely directed or divinely guided, or somebody was definitely made to sit and lay the fuck down. And Spirit is saying that you had made progress and you were still being productive during this time. Okay, now the immediate challenge is the Ten of Pentacles. So something to do with wealth and family unity. This could definitely be yeah, family having their hands. Yeah, somebody having somebody's hand in their long-term investments. Possibly taking advantage of their determination and their hard work. The reason why we have freaking calluses on our hands. You know, like, I'm sorry, but that's just A, from family, and then B, you know, everybody's trying to make it out here. So let's keep it real. It's to hit a financial setback can be pretty freaking tough, you know? Let's clarify this Ten of Pentacles. This immediate challenge. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles for me, for Capricorn. We have the Knight of Cups. Oh no. We have the Knight of Cups. So maybe there is someone, once again, a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, that is trying to, like, and this could be in the family or a close friend of the family, that is trying to give you some sort of proposal in some sort of financial aspect where ultimately you're going to lose. You're not going to get what you deserve. And that's what somebody's intentions are, because they're just so damn greedy. Like, when it comes to money, they're just bound to it. They're literally bound to it. Driving force is the King of Cups. So the King of Cups could be male or female. It doesn't mean that it has to be a man, but could be. But this person's coming out victorious. And then they endured some rest. And it looks like they're going to receive some sort of message, some sort of offer from someone who's deemed loyal. Like, usually people would say this is a cup of love, but I'm feeling this is more of like a money, like a financial situation for somebody. Just please take it how it resonates. But I feel like, you know, this knight may be some sort of like official who may be coming in with some sort of offer when it comes to your circumstances. And what people are almost kind of like extending the olive branch, you know? All right. What is the immediate opportunity for Capricorn at this time? Your immediate opportunity is persevering. Is to keep pushing, bulldozing forward, no matter what. You don't have a choice. Unless you want to lose what you have, your hard earnings. Immediate opportunity. Yeah, with the Magician at the bottom of the deck and the Seven of Wands, I see you being heavily protected. Don't be fooled, because this person is not standing alone. Okay, so let's clarify the Seven of Wands for the immediate opportunity. For Capricorn, please clarify the Seven of Wands, Spirit. With the immediate opportunity. Okay, so Spirit is saying your immediate opportunity right now is literally to stand up and fight for what's yours, for what you've invested in, all these pinnacles, all this hard work you've put in. See this man looking at all his hard earnings, all, and he's older, so he's got stacked money right there. I'm not saying go out there and fight. I'm just saying don't be a pushover. Don't let anyone come and or continue to try and keep taking advantage of you, to keep this cycle up. It's saying that your immediate opportunity is to literally, for Capricorn, is to fight, however that may look like. If it's a legal situation, it's like you would want to like lawyer up, and that kind of would be a representation of standing up for yourself. And as the further you move along and the more organized, yeah, of course, absolutely. The more you keep standing up for yourself, and the more you keep knocking each thing off the checklist to get done, you know, I see that's what you're doing, and you're persevering. And that's exactly what Spirit wants you to do. If you're not doing this, this is what you need to be doing. I'm definitely getting, I mean, I don't have one Queen card or Empress or High Priestess. I don't have one female card on this table. And I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 cards already. So that should tell you right there that Spirit is wanting you to embrace your masculinity right now. And your masculinity is all about taking action. I mean, it's all about taking action and being able to have the confidence and to have the ability and the courage and just all of that, the stamina to get this shit done. It looks like something has gone on for too long. And I mean, this is the first time I've ever seen Spirit actually say stand up and fight, you know. because in the long run, you're going to persevere. You're not fighting alone. Even if you were fighting against 5 people. Wow. Okay. So that is your immediate opportunity at this time, is to gather all the paperwork you can, if that's what it has to deal with, or get everything of, you know, official, notarized, deeds, title, whatever. Get everything you need. And that's what they mean by this fighting. Okay? And you're fighting for your investment. And as long as you do that, things are going to turn, things are going to turn in your favor. Okay, so what do we have for the near future for Capricorn? Okay, and I'm talking about 1 to 2 weeks from now. What does Capricorn, what's in Capricorn's near future from 1 to 2 weeks from today? So in the near future, from about a week or 2 from now, it looks like you will be stepping into a partnership. We have the 2 of Cups. I can do Aquarius next. It might not be, it'll probably be in a few hours, but I can definitely get back on in a little bit. I'm feeling a lot better. We have the 2 of Cups here. So in the near future, either a week or 2 weeks from now, I see that you're going to be attracting a lover or a romance or something that's fulfilling, which will be nice. Beautiful, guys. Let's clarify that. Clarify the 2 of Cups for Capricorn in their near future, about 1 to 2 weeks. 2 of Cups, clarify the 2 of Cups for me, Spirit. We have the Hermit. So introspection and solitude. What I'm getting from this is that someone had been, I mean, you can relate, you could possibly relate to being an introvert or being happily independent or whatever that may be. But the Hermit is someone who goes into solitude to literally sit back and learn and observe and to put all the pieces together in their mind so that they can better understand what it is that A, they're going after, B, the right direction. And it looks like someone is coming out of this hermit mode just in time to find their 2 of Cups, a true love. And the 2 of Cups is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So that is in your near future. Let's see what's going on with Capricorn. Oh my gosh, and when I clarified the Two of Cups, the Hermit came out at the bottom of the deck. We have the Ace of Cups. So yes, there's definitely love and emotions coming out. Someone who's gonna want to have equal, like, give and take with you. This person is coming to you as a spirit guide. Someone who's very intuitive and empathic. And this is coming at a very, very fast rate. I mean, it said near future, and near future is 1 to 2 weeks. That's what I gave it. And it said that was a fast rate. So I would say that's pretty quick. So if this resonates with you, make plans. Now, the next question is going to be long term. So we're looking at what is to be expected within the next 1 to 2 months, okay? For Capricorn. We have the Magician. So the Magician is all about manifestation, ascending to higher levels when it comes to your spiritual gifts. It could also mean a spiritual awakening. It could also mean uncovering a new gift of yours that you didn't realize that you had. Aw, thank you for the hearts, guys. I see them. Y'all are so sweet. Yes, something with all elements. And then on the bottom of this deck, we have the Hermit. So manifesting. So in the long-term future, about a month or 2 months from now, I still see you being kind of recluse. You're definitely opening up more, okay? But I still see you maybe a little recluse. When it comes to like fully embracing your manifestation, because right here we have the Two of Cups and the Hermit. Okay, so someone who has been in Hermit mode for a long time possibly is coming out of it, and that's in the near future. That's from 1 to 2 weeks from now, and they are going to be surprised to see that they may run into a true love, a partnership. And then I have Magician with the Hermit at the bottom again. Let's see. Clarify the Magician here for me for long term, for 1 to 2 weeks for Capricorn. Okay, so we have the Queen of Swords. Now this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Doesn't mean that, you know, there is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in your life. This could also insinuate you embodying someone who's very direct and assertive and independent when it comes to their life. They could also be I mean, they could also be manifesting a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in their life. This Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces could be manifesting an air sign into their life, with Magician and the Queen of Swords. Or in the long term, which is 1 to 2 months, you could be cutting away some old things in your life that no longer serve you at this time, and really not being ugly, not being bitter, definitely still being kind, just knowing your limits. Like, and I kind of feel like you're going through your manifestations with a fine-tooth comb in some sort of way, like you're taking full power back. And this is just amplifying your goals, your ambitions, you are taking, like, this can also represent as like a powerhouse. So maybe you manifested to have more confidence and to be more courageous, to be more assertive, like a pit bull about situations. Maybe you manifested more independence in your life so that you could do some more self-healing and things like that, of that nature. That is very much possible. So it's either you manifested with the Two of Cups a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay, man or woman, or you manifested this independence, this more independence in your life, and to be more assertive and direct and have more discernment when it comes to what choice of what path and what direction do I go in my life. Because I tell you what, many people can find themselves at a crossroads, and I know I can. And that's when I need this kind of energy, you know. Besides the Two of Cups, this is the first female card that has come out. So there's definitely a lot of masculine energy, which, again, like I was saying, I really feel like Spirit is wanting you to embody your masculinity at this time. I really feel like this is what's going to be another driving force to help you jumpstart and take that action towards whatever it is that you need to be fighting for, like Spirit is asking you to, so that you can persevere through this family stuff. Ay, Dios mío. Okay, let's see. What do we have? Okay, what support is available to Capricorn at this time? Let's see. What support is available for Capricorn at this time? Well, you have forces on the other side that are working on your behalf to help you orchestrate things in your favor and to move forward. This is all about moving forward, progress. It is all about tending to yourself and not really in love matters. In this card represents tending to self-care rather than relationships or romance. And right here it's saying that you have progress and movement forward. I mean, to me that looks, this picture to me, it's funny, but it looks like a god, a goddess, okay, like during the Titan eras, like the Titaness goddess. And you know, she's got her horses and she's out there with her big, you know, spear, and she's just ready to just go crazy. I feel like you have support. It says what support's available, and I feel like you have support that's coming in very quickly. Bottom of the deck, Judgment, because Judgment's been called. You have awakened to some sort of truth. Okay, stop it. You have awakened to some sort of truth that you have not been able to see or recognize for quite some time. And Spirit has been by your side this entire time, and he has seen everything that you have endured, and he is just calling the horn, like he's blowing the horn. See the people yelling up at God, praying, God, please help, hear our prayers. God hears the prayers, and he's coming in quickly. I'm not going to take that. And underneath that, how beautiful, the Ten of Cups. That's all about like fulfillment to its fullest. It's all about being very happy with your family, having a good foundation and contentment at home. I mean, there's nothing better than feeling good where you are, you know? Okay, let's clarify this Chariot for the available support for Capricorn. Clarify this Chariot for the available support for Capricorn. Okay. Spirit is working behind the scenes. Spirit is orchestrating behind the scenes and moving people around, kind of like pieces on the chessboard, you know, just moving them and strategically putting people in certain places so that everything can fall in alignment for you. And this is happening very, very quickly. This is going to happen soon. Some sort of turn of events is going to happen. I'm surprised I haven't seen the tower. But let's say that this is a tower moment where one is not needed because you have accepted, you have recognized and accepted what was going on in your life with your family and all this control and bonding, you know, feeling bound, or someone feeling bound to what you have, like feeling entitled because they were in this toxic cycle of wanting to control you and take advantage. But you peep game, and and that's all you needed to do to be able to start working on it internally. And once you start to release that internally, it shows on the outside. And that's why it's so important that I show you this again. When Spirit told you that you needed to rest, you needed to meditate, okay? You needed to take time for yourself. This was not a time for you to start going in your head about what if this or what if that, or, you know, and it could be very hard. It could be so freaking hard. You know what I'm saying? But Spirit clarified it by saying that during this time of rest, you were making a lot of progress and you were being very productive. Okay? So, I do see that in your support, the support that's available to you right now is that your spirit team, God, and the universe are all working hand in hand to orchestrate this new path, this new beginning for you. And it's coming in very quickly. See? Movement forward. Progress. So yeah. Okay, now we're going to go into number 9, which is going to be, what's your advice? Okay, what is the collective's advice at this time when it comes to this situation with family and people feeling entitled to your things? No, that wasn't it. What's the advice for Capricorn when it comes to this situation? What's Capricorn's advice? This was at the bottom of the deck and I showed you. The 10 of Cups. Your advice is to just be at peace because the universe and your spirit team are working on your behalf. They are creating the way for you. How beautiful is that? You can literally rest, okay? You can rest. And rest assured, you're not sitting on your ass doing nothing. Believe that, babe. You are making progress and they are creating something very special for you. And it has something to do your advice is to just be content, to live in the moment. If you have children, just take those precious moments and savor them. Seriously. Kids grow very, very quickly, and we can miss out. So with a beautiful opportunity like this being presented, I'd take advantage of it. Let's clarify the collective's advice for Capricorn, which was the Ten of Cups, which to me is just embracing those that you hold dearest to you and making every moment count. Clarify this Ten of Cups. So I clarified the Ten of Cups. So you're being asked to not be stressed and to not hold back when it comes to really being this courageous and driven figure within your family, man or female. Don't hold back, okay? This woman comes with a lot of power and understanding, and yes, discipline and tough love, but true and pure love. Just because it's a person doesn't mean it's always like, oh, it's another person or whatever. No, it could be embodying those characteristics. Okay, what's the final outcome for Capricorn? The Fool card. So this is all about being carefree, which was in the collective's advice, being content, happy with their family, savoring the moment, just loving and living and taking pictures and baking cookies and just doing all that kind of little things that just make things even better. In your final outcome, I see that you're going to be liberated. You are going to be set free from these restraints that held you back for quite some time when it came to others trying to control you, trying to have you do what they thought was best for you when it came to your finances, anything that they thought was too much for you to handle. No, we're adults. We're adults here. My videos are labeled for 18 and older. So the people I'm talking to are adults. And if not, it's a little kid on mama's phone. Okay, I will. So your final outcome is feeling at peace, being childlike once again, and having some sort of new beginning. And let's clarify this Fool, even though we don't have to. Let's clarify this Fool. It's funny. Let's clarify this Fool for Capricorn. Let's clarify the Fool for Capricorn. We have the Hermit again. I feel like you're someone who is, because with the King of Cups and the Knight of Cups, and I thought we had the Queen of Cups. No, we don't. But we have the Hermit, and then at the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Swords again, which we already have out here. So I believe Spirit is trying to tell you that throughout your new beginning, you have already learned and developed how to take time for yourself, how to take that time out so you can rest and meditate. Meditation is a practice. It's something that you really have to get accustomed to, and it doesn't take long because it's so relaxing. It can be. And with the Hermit card, that to me they kind of go together, because this is all about taking a step back, taking a time out for introspection and solitude, and to let things digest so that we can truly get that good idea of what's going on. And I see that throughout your new beginning, Capricorn, you are going to be finding yourself where you're going to need to go in and out of hermit mode, and to take time for yourself so that you can recharge those batteries, so that you can gain more spiritual insight and awareness, and ultimately level up. And that is what Spirit says your final outcome is you are going to be liberated, and you're going to need to continue these practices so that you can move forward. Yeah. Wow. I love how your advice was the Ten of Cups. How Spirit was saying that Spirit just wants you to just live in the moment. Let everything else go. None of that other stuff matters right now. Yes, it does, but at the end of the day, the ones confirmation. The ones that you play an important role in their life, and vice versa, need you more than ever. And however, you definitely need, it looks like you've addressed this issue, whoever's been in your finances. The Devil, the Four of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. It looks like you finally have found victory with that situation. So everything looks good overall. You're heading in the right direction, Capricorn. And to know that in the near future, in about a week or two, you can expect the Two of Cups, a new romance to come in. Sounds pretty awesome, to be quite honest with you. Let's see. Let's get a something. Let's get an amen. Let's see. These are some of my new cards. And I can get a few tea leaves. All right, let's do that. Capricorn in the near future. Capricorn. We have boat. It says money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. I think somebody on here, who was it? Dog Dad 7 said something about a property. So there you go. Whoa. I guess we'll take that one. Tower. It says sorry guys, I have a crystal. It says solid foundation and success with effort. What else does Capricorn need to know? And at the bottom of this deck, I'm just looking at it and it kind of goes with it. It says dirt and it says a workaholic, come up for air, hidden element, digging, getting things started, hidden goals, reaching goals, keep going, what's coming next. That sounds pretty positive and on point. Okay, what else for Capricorn? Ooh. We have skull. Hidden secrets can harm you. We have cup. You should accept valid criticism. I think it should be you should accept constructive feedback. How is it inappropriate to accept valid criticism when criticism isn't positive? Something wrong with that card. Okay, let's see what else we got for Capricorn coming in. Come on, Capricorn. Show me what you got. What's coming in for Capricorn? We have June, and we have 4-leaf clover. Great good fortune. Beautiful. Just a couple more. For Capricorn. Oh, I can feel the breeze, and it's like not as humid out because, I mean, in the south it's like humid is so bad your hair just goes whoop. And so like I can actually wear my hair straight and down, and it's not like, so I'm kind of enjoying that. Okay, let's see. Tell me more about Capricorn. Give me some more. Give me some more. Show me the money. Show me the money. My daughter, I could just hear my daughter, my oldest daughter in my head saying, "You're so lame." We have the Sun card. We have happiness and well-being. So, just like Spirit said, they want you to live in the moment with that Ten of Cups card. They want you to be happy with your family, and they want you to focus on savoring those moments. That was too many. Focusing on savoring those moments, because those moments, I mean, they come and they go so quickly. So quickly. Alright, are you going to give me any more, Spirit? We have pineapple, reconciliation. We did have the Two of Cups out there. Alright, what else do we have for Capricorn? Anything else? Anything else for Capricorn? The devilly looking fish. Capricorn. No? I'm trying to see what other deck I want to use. There's just so many. Whoa. Whoa. Oh wait, we have two other good cards. Hold on. Okay, we have the key. And the key is successful outcome to your problems. We were just talking about a really difficult financial problem, so yay! And this says finger, warning you of a problem either now or in the near future. And I feel like we've already discovered that problem. Now, there was something about a Knight of Cups coming in with some sort of offer. So maybe be aware of that offer. Be careful of it. I'm getting that your family will try and lowball you, or whomever you're dealing with, when it comes to something that has to do with money or legal or whatever. They're gonna try and give you the short end of the stick. And at the bottom, we have the balance, scales. Keep your life in order, in balance. I'm like 19th Judicial System over here. Opened up to the goldfish, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. Cane, pay attention to your health. Chair filled, someone new is entering your life. And one more. Seahorse, family matters. And we had the 10 of Cups in your collective advice is for you to pay attention to your family and don't feel like you should be doing this or you should be doing that. You know, that should solidify it right there for you. This was a good reading. It just like makes my heart feel good. And a little different. I want to pull some letters for you, but I don't have them out here, so I'm going to just channel a couple for you. And this could be your initials, your somebody you know's initials, or birthdays or something like that. I'm getting possibly C and D. E as well. H. J. K. O. P. No P. Q. S, U, V, X, Y. I'm sorry, no Y. And Z. So if any of those letters may correlate with you, initials, or if you wrote them down, they may spell something out. You can either go to SnapGPT or you can go to Google and find like a scramble thing and put all the letters in there, and it'll tell you all, you know, all the words that'll come out. So that's what I have for you guys. I can pull a couple chips real quick. Some archetypes. We have cycle, which we were talking about, the negative cycle. We have the queen, the lust. I thought it said the list. I had to look closer. And drama. Drama queen, lust and cycle. Drama queen, lust and cycle. Hold on, I gotta see something. We have released, sometimes, we have mother, we have debt, we have expectation, cousin, this says long time or long term. There's a long sticks. I knew what to put on it. It says assess, grave, my tia Alba is my aunt. on my mother's side. Conscientious. Policy. Illegal. Okay. I hope that helped you guys. I wish I had, I don't know, I guess another oracle or something like that, but I think we're good. I was so glad to be able to come live and you know, do a reading for you guys. Hopefully I'll be on later. I say that and then I'm not, so I don't want to say it, and I'll surprise you. How about that? Okay, well, I hope you guys have a wonderful start to your beautiful day, and I'll see you next time. Y'all be good and stay healthy and be careful.